Hello, and welcome back to another Doujinshi reading from White Album 2. This time we're reading a doujin which is pretty comedy-based. It's kind of like a panel reading. Very, very short panels of comics that tell a story. Not quite 4-panel. A little bit longer than that, but still, it's just a bunch of short jokes. Which is fun and interesting, and it won't make you cry, probably. So here on the cover, we have a beautiful image of Kazusa and Setsuna. Really nice contrast in the hair. Setsuna's is very, very orange tinted, and Kazusa's being the blue here. I really love that. And love Setsuna's glasses. Look how cute. This is How to Find Happiness, which should never be the title of a White Album 2 book, because holy cow. Yeah, maybe you find happiness eventually, but it is certainly not the shortest route to it, I tell you what. How to Find Happiness. This is a rom-com, featuring all of the characters of White Album 2 in 4-panel format. Okay, well I just said it wasn't 4-panel. Some of them are a little bit longer than 4 panels, but I get it. I get what they're saying. Intended for those who have played the game, because, you know, spoilers. Chronology is jumbled. In those where a given heroine appears as the main girl, please assume it takes place after that particular. I think it's supposed to be that particular ending. So, of course, being a manga, it's read right, and then down, and then left, and then down. So starting on the top right, Setsuna Ogiso, the school idol, look at the sparkles, is in fact rather ordinary and somewhat vain. Don't tell anyone. Gotta love braids, Setsuna. Kazusa Toma, the aloof delinquent with first-class piano talent, is in fact quite childish. Leave me alone. Third packet of sugar. Don't use me as a punchline. And Japanese packets of sugar are huge. Hey, if Kazusa were an animal, don't you think she'd be a cat? What makes you say that? Look at the little juice box. Well, she usually acts cold, doesn't like big groups, has a fickle temper. She's like a cute, pretty cat with glossy black fur. Is that a compliment? Oh, you don't say. Meow indeed, Kazusa. I think Toma's like a dog. She's got an unexpectedly kind and caring side. What, cats aren't kind and caring? Also, she's pretty simple to work out, like a dog that will shake for a treat. Ah, I get it. What the hell is wrong with you two? Don't get Setsuna in on this. I told you, don't use me as a punchline. Kazusa's always the punchline. You see what I mean? It was 6 panels. It's not 4 panels. I'm just saying. Fling. Seriously? You're leaving your clothes lying around again? Why not? You'll take care of all of it for me anyway. Because you won't. Put some pants on. And this is true. This is what I mean during my playthroughs when I was like, Haruki, you gotta let Kazusa do some things for herself. And this is why. Don't want her throwing her socks around. Honestly, what would you do if I died suddenly or something and couldn't be here anymore? What a morbid thought. If that happened, I would follow you. Uh-huh. Try putting down the pudding before you say that. Kind of spoils the effect. She would eat the pudding and then follow him. I happen to know, though, that you like taking care of me more than anything. Yeah, right. Ho ho. Well, I do like it, yes. But what I like most is you, Kazusa. The best line he's ever said in White Album 2. You keep throwing out these cheesy lines without... Aren't you embarrassed? Making fun of Kazusa is so much fun. I mean, I wasn't lying, but I'm right here, you know. Is dinner ready yet? How lovely. Still just like newlyweds. I guess. I don't know. Is that what newlyweds are like? It just seems like Kazusa and Haruki's still in high school. Well, here it comes again. Yep. Setsuna's birthday. Valentine's Day. A big day for all three of them, to be sure. That face. So, when are we going to be able to get rid of that alternate parenthetical reading? Good question. Valentine's Day. Bitter version. I mean, some people prefer bitter chocolate. I want to eat your cooking, Kazusa. You're telling me, a pianist, to hold a kitchen knife? What are you going to do if I can't use the tools of my trade anymore? Is every pianist like this? I've never actually known someone who took piano seriously, so I have no idea. But this seems a little much. I think you should be able to cook yourself a meal, even if you're a pianist. Just saying. I do admire your understanding of the likelihood that you'll hurt yourself. Now you're just trying to start a fight. But there are things you don't, you know, stuff that you just refrigerate to firm it up, or I just wanted to eat your handmade chocolate just once. Sniffle. You worry way too much. How am I supposed to tell him that I already made Valentine's Day, sweet version? Aww. And this, I know this is like a comedy, but I think we can also look at this as, do you want to hold on to the past and let it chain you down like this? Or do you want to move on and try to find better things for yourselves? The right or the left? And I'm not saying it's so easy to just make that choice instantly, but it is something that Kazusa and Haruki are going to have to work on. Pretty much forever. Takeya and Io have finally started dating. Hallelujah. God, I love those two. Hey, which one of you asked the other one out? That doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, it does. I want to hear the whole story. Come on, Io, let's tell her. The one who said it was... Takeya-kun. God, I love Io. Say one word and I'll kill you. Haven't lost that athletic power. Ow. Nice to see they haven't changed. What the hell happened? Oh my god. I would play an entire game just based on Takeya and Io. I wish when they put out the mini after story, I wish Takeya and Io got a chapter. How adorable would that be? Oh, well, since you two have settled down now, I figure I'd better go ahead and say yes, since I felt sorry for him. Yep, I was pretty pathetic, huh? Poor me. Shut up, you brought it on yourself. I told you, you're my only one now. I'm not sure I believe that. The only women in my address book these days are you and my mom. So what? Well, I guess I'll just have to show it. Huh? What? They're looking at us. You can't do that here. Drunk. Keep on doing that forever. Oh my god. I love that Io doesn't just say you can't do that. She just says you can't do that here. She's more than open to it behind closed doors, which is cute. The two of them have become a pair of lovebirds that make Haruki and Setsuna look pale by comparison. Why don't we go to the beach for our summer trip? We could go to Atami. They have hot springs there. Simple tastes. That's the thing about Setsuna. She really does have simple tastes. Now, she's more strict when it comes to traditional things. She wants to hang out on Valentine's Day. She wants to hang out on Christmas Eve. But you give her a cheap bracelet, and she's like, oh, I love this. This is so amazing. You know what I mean? You just have to do right by her, and then she is happy. The beach? That sounds nice. Right? I'll wear my cutest swimsuit. Wait, if Setsuna shows up on the beach? Random guy, making their move. Things might go in this direction. I'm back. Hey! Just because other guys are looking at your girlfriend doesn't mean you have to worry that much. And if you're that overprotective, just stay with her. Maybe an uninhabited island. That's a pretty big jump in scale. We got married. Congratulations. Aw, so cute. Absolutely love the fact that Takahiro and Tomo are bawling their eyes out here. I guess I'm Setsuna Kitahara now. Yeah, you'll have to be careful when people ask your name. So cute. Although, if she did say Ogiso, and then she had to be like, oh, no, wait, sorry, I got married recently, that would be such a cute little story, and then she'd get blushy, and it would probably make the other person happy to hear it, too. I'd better make sure I don't say Ogiso when I pick up the phone. Am I not going to get to say Ogiso ever again? Now I feel sad, but calling myself Kitahara makes me so happy. What am I supposed to do? Still dealing with those mixed feelings, I see. I know how much you love the Ogiso family. Just keep your last name. Or have Haruki change his last name. Haruki doesn't care about his family. That would have been fine. Haruki Ogiso. Bam. Beautiful. Now nobody is sad. How to find happiness? Coda. AKA, you can't. Just kidding. It is really sad, though. So same images as is on the cover, but a black and white version. You're a working man now, senpai. And you're a college student, Koharu. Congratulations on getting in. Congratulations on getting a job. Oh, it's so cute. Then maybe I shouldn't call you senpai anymore. Though you're still my senior from our alma mater. Alma mater? Alma mater? Who says that anymore? Well, I enjoy it when you call me senpai, so I'm fine either way. Do you always have to embarrass me like this? Happy. You're so cute. Senpai? So cute. Oh my god. I cannot blame him for liking that little name. You're still treating me like a child. That does it. Haruki-san. Yes. It sounds way too formal. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Oh, okay. Also, if it is the author says, and this is after Koharu's route has finished, calling him san suddenly is also weirdly formal. Like, they've already fully reached the point where he would just be Haruki. If anything, just Haruki. Not Haruki-san. Blush. Somehow even more embarrassing. What an awkward duo. Ah, so close. Oh. I want to work at Goodies. Having a part-time job at Goodies sounds really fun. It sounds like the kind of job you would get sick of after a while, because a lot of customers, lunch rush, dinner rush. But having fun coworkers, being close to a university, being close to like hip and happening events, it sounds fun. Look at the skirt. My God. Kitahara-san, this is all your fault. Huh? What is? On break. You're so ridiculously competent, ridiculously nice, ridiculously well educated. Ridiculously? Are you complimenting me or disparaging me? The next thing I knew, my standards for a man were ridiculously high. And now I can't find a boyfriend. Ridiculously unreasonable. Yes, this is ridiculous. Oh, that is a compliment, actually. That's a good problem to have, I think. I want you to take responsibility. I won't say a word to Koharu-chi. What? Is this an adult game? Well, maybe it is. Maybe you've just figured it all out, Haruki. Dude, I wish she had a side route. That would be cool. You know how in some dating sims, on certain characters' paths, there are more than one bad end? This could have been a bad end for Koharu's route. You end up getting with the manager at Goodies. Koharu finds out, ends up leaving you. And then the manager ends up leaving you too. Because she wasn't serious. That would have been a cool bad ending. Not that I want to make Koharu sad, but like, come on. That'd be fun. Senpai? Smirk. I should hope so. All a joke. Just kidding. So silly. Oh, what a public menace. What? Why did I decide to work here? It's close to the school and the hourly pay is decent. I love how Sugiura doesn't fit on the name badge in English, so it's just on her shirt as well. I did have some objections to this uniform, but, well, the skirt I wore on the team was about this length. Does it not suit me? I know my figure isn't as good as Nakagawa-san's. No, Nakagawa-san's just ridiculous in the chest area. That's also great. Being small is a fine status. Why are you answering, Takeya? What are you doing here anyway? Oh, Takeya, a man of fine taste. Hey, Kitahara-san, guess what? Nakagawa-san. A customer gave Koharu-chi a note with his number on it. I did turn him down, you know. I told you not to tell senpai. Cute. Aw. And realistically, that would probably only prove to make Haruki a little bit jealous and push him toward Koharu rather than away. So it's a good thing to tell people. Not to like brag about it or anything, but just be like, oh my God, guess what just happened kind of thing. Yes, that's the correct response. It could have caused trouble, and it's not good practice to accept customers' personal information lightly. So, oh, he's being unexpectedly calm about this? Boring. Yes? Make sure you keep turning them down. Damn it, what kind of nobody? Right. Still refuses to act jealous like a normal guy. Haruki, just straight up say it. Just be like, you're mine, nobody else's. Mari-san. God, I missed you. God. It's time for me to demonstrate my dignity as an adult. I feel like Kitahara's been making light of me lately. Kitahara, do you have some time after work today? Yes, I do. Why? I have a lecture to give you. Huh? Did I do something? This is how Haruki comes off to everybody else in his life with his little lectures. As it turned out, what Mari-san meant by lecture was sitting in a bar and complaining to her junior about his refusal to rely on her more. You're a valued employee to me, okay? Kitahara, you take too much on yourself. You need to ask people for help more. As usual, she's simultaneously strict and caring somehow. This is what it's like to go drinking with a nice boss. Tokyo! Mari-san, the 2020 Olympics are going to be held in Tokyo. Oh, how things have changed since the release of this doujinshi. The Olympics ended up getting pushed off, and then finally they had it, but it was like such a fraction of what the regular Olympics should have been. Nice. We'll be able to put out so many special features for that. It's gonna be busy. Of course, Mari-san. As for me, I'd just like to enjoy watching the games. Though, X years from now, I'll be getting up there in years. I can hardly imagine. Oh, Haruki. Granted, I think Mari-san is like kind of ridiculously obsessed with thinking about age, and I hate the way she's written like that. She's in her 20s, dude. But yeah, that was kind of a dumb thing for Haruki to say. These days, discussions of age seem to be taboo with Mari-san. I'm sorry, Mari-san. You know I'll love you no matter how old you get. Dude, she's so young. A breath of fresh air and seeing Chiaki. Looky, look, Haruki. It's our high school uniform. Ta-da! She's so cute. She looks very, very young in that, though. And you're wearing it. Why? Huh? Well, you like it, right? Here, come on. It's not like I have a fetish or anything. Yeah, right. From the guy who got all hot over my Mrs. Claus outfit. The Mrs. Claus outfit was cute, though. I really do think that outfit is pushing it. You're well over 20 by now. You look like someone working at a themed sex club. Well, it's still cute, though. Hell yeah. That's exactly why I put it on. Let's do it. After this, things got crazy. As they often do around Chiaki. Wait, Kitahara, are you leaving already? You traitor. Yeah, I just sent the article in. I've got a hungry beast waiting in my apartment. With all this overtime I've been doing, I haven't been taking proper care of her. You have a pet? Hungry beast. If I heard that as a coworker, I'd be like, that's TMI. What a weird thing to say. Pets are dangerous, you know? You'll have a harder time finding a girlfriend. You might even end up single for life, like Mari-san. They take up too much of your attention. Machan behind you. Oh, he's dead. He's gonna die. Look at that Mari. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's a little bit like centering my life around a pet. Haruki, give me a taste. Ah. All right. Oh, like a baby bird. She's so cute. She's so cute and fun. How can people not like Chiaki? Oh my god. My mind just blanked. I was like, it's not Mari-san. It's not Koharu. Chiaki, obviously. How to find happiness? Closing chapter. Which is kind of funny because we just went through Coda and played through the side heroines. And now we're in closing and we have the side heroines again. So cute. My goodness. Hello, and nice to meet you. I am Tohgo Mutsuki. Thank you for picking up this comic. I was right up against the deadline as usual, and I feel like there are a lot of imperfections, but I'm glad I was finally able to put out a White Album book. Everything is thanks to my friend, S-chan, who helped me out. Thank you. I love the thanks in the end, especially when it's like small and vague like this. Do we know who S-chan is? No. Does S-chan know who S-chan is? Yeah. And they'll look at this book and be like, oh my God, thank you. So much painful stuff happens in the game that it was difficult to make a straightforward comedy. But I tried to come up with stories that would at least inspire a smile or two. I hope you enjoyed them a little. We did. We absolutely did. Maru-san seemed like she would be easy to make fan work of, but I had a surprisingly hard time coming up with material. And instead, I wound up with a lot from Koharu-chan's route, which has plenty of heavy development of its own in CC. I did end up using an entire page for Nakagawa-san. Perhaps that was a show of my desire for a Nakagawa-san route. We all want a Nakagawa-san route. I was glad to be able to draw stories about secondary characters like Io and Takeya. Thank God. They deserve so much more. But I regret not managing to draw anything with Takahiro-kun. He's such a good guy that I want to see him happy, whatever happens. Dude, this is true. I have yet to find, I really don't think one actually exists, a doujinshi surrounded by Takahiro. I have not. He, appears as Setsuma's brother, but that's about it. He deserves his own. Even if it's just him and his, school hijinks, or, him managing the class when he was the class representative. That would be so cool. Somebody make it happen, please. Somebody that's not me. When I start talking about WA2, I tend to go on and on forever, so I'll excuse myself here. I hope I get another chance to draw something like this. And thank you so much for reading this far. Tohgo Mutsuki, June 2015. 2015. The author's notes are so cute to me. 2015, you can find the publisher and contact information here. White on Black, White Album 2 fan book. So, that brings us to the end of this beautiful and adorable comic doujinshi. So, thank you so much for joining me on this doujinshi reading from White Album 2, and I'll be back with more doujinshi readings in the future. Until then, hope you take care. See you!